Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. PlannerGirlMek here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we are working on a homeschool plan with me week 11. I am about 3 weeks behind on doing my homeschool videos, so we are playing catch up. Let me look at my notes. The shops that I used in this spread are KezaKuDesigns, DesignByAnnaB, and DigiDreamWorld. I actually created this spread because that's how I've been doing my weekly spreads. I create them and then I re-record them. But as I was re-recording, my thought process changed on how I wanted it to look. So it took a little longer to do this one because it completely changed my mind, because I went shopping in DesignByAnnaB and just knew that it would be perfect with KezaKu's fairy kit. And I hope you guys like what I came up with. I don't do like really big scenes like I do with my cozy journaling, but I kind of create like a miniature scenes throughout the corners, just to, give it a little flair. I like for my my spreads to be pretty and functional, and that's what I'm hoping that I created. So let me tell you what I'm doing. This gate with the beautiful flooring and the light lighting it up, that came from DesignByAnnaB, and I'm using one of the fairies from the KezaKu kit as if she flew in and she's just sitting there, because they're fairies and they fly. So I just had like this little imagination of her just sitting in front of this fence, like she is guarding the enchanted forest that is fairyland. And then I'm gonna take this beautiful one here. Oh, she is gorgeous. And I'm gonna place her in the corner and have her kind of accent it off in the corner there. And then I'm going to take this beautiful seating, and I imagine this is inside that gate, like that gate is there and then she is inside the gate, sitting on one of the chairs, just taking in the relaxation of the enchanted forest. I thought this lamp was so beautiful and I wanted to try to showcase that, so you will see that highlighted even more later. Here I am showing you that I cropped down not cropped down, I used a lasso tool and I dragged and dropped my entire bottom row and placed it in Procreate, and then I copied that layer as one so it could become one sticker. You can do that in the Files app if you have iPad. I'm not sure how it works if you have Windows, but it does help with the lagging. If you find your spreads are like really lagging, the files are really big. And this is something that I'm gonna start doing with my cozy journals. I'm gonna try to combine some of the smaller graphics together, especially if they're grouped in a corner, and bundle that and make that one flat image, and then it won't lag as much in the in Goodnotes. So as beautiful as this is at the bottom, I did not keep this because my brain was like, wait a minute, we can be a little bit more magical. It's okay. So right now I am creating that whiteout bar because y'all know from my previous homeschool plan with me's, I don't like that line to show at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. If I was using a regular planner sticker kit, you would have the square, just like the rectangle like this, as a bottom washi, and you could just place it in that square. That was the intention behind making that, and that was before I started thinking outside the box and creating my own bottom washis like I have been doing. But I'm creating that bottom line so I can kind of just go with the flow, not try to stay in that line. So that's why I did that. I'm not going to ramble on about that. So next I am going to try to perfect that top row. I kind of have it to where there's a fairy flying from shoe to shoe, and then she eventually ends up in the enchanted forest near the mystical tree. You will see that in a second. And that's how I decorated my sidebar. I really liked this. It was very, very cute, and I had every intention on keeping it because it just, it gave me Tinkerbell vibes. And it just flowed perfectly with the bottom washi. But once I put the frames behind the girls on the sidebar to the left, the green shoes just didn't fit. Neither was this car. I eventually didn't end up using the car either. I changed a lot. Like, this is a completely different spread from what I originally did. I know, it's crazy. But here I use the fairy house and the lake that came from KezaKuDesigns. It's all in the kit with the fairies. And the tree is from DigiDreamWorld. I just thought I could connect the two and make it look like this is when you get to the heart of the enchanted forest. For the fairies, this is where they gather, and you can see that other fairy that's bouncing around the shoes. She eventually ends up on that tree. So that was my brainchild behind that. And I just thought it was really, really cute. But then I was like, oh, wait a minute. My design brain started tinkering, and I started making some adjustments to my design. So I went and grabbed the quote that I was using, and the quote I used says, "There's a grain of truth in every fairy tale." I am not even going to begin to pronounce the name of the person who wrote that, but that quote is in the KezaKu kit. This book stack came from DesignByAnnaB, and I just thought it was really, really cute to just place it there. I don't know, I just thought it was really cute. So this is where I was like, wait a minute. How does this look? How does that look? And yeah, so you will see me take that bottom row and move it up and try to see how I can change it a little bit. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. I'm like, I gotta stop talking ahead of myself. I just get really excited. I'm sorry, y'all. So I kind of went with a lantern floral pattern for that bottom washi. It came out so beautiful. I did in the beginning try to keep using the little fairy house, but it did not match the colors with the yellow and the golds in there. I still got my greenery in there from the flowers. So I love that, but you will see me trying to have something different in that middle. So I'm going to try to crop that down. And because I was trying to save time, not trying to go back and forth to the other kits. And I didn't like it. Like, it didn't flow for me, y'all. What do you think? I didn't like it. So I took it out. And then I like squished everything down, and I just added another lantern, and then I placed it behind the fairy girl there. And I just thought, simple but beautiful. I did have to bring it to the front. I did have to do that. Well, I sent the white background to the back, and that brought it to the front, and boom, perfection. Look at that. Beautiful. So next, I think I'm gonna have some foils action going on. I'm definitely gonna delete and move things around because I just wanted it to be pretty. I think when I first created this spread, I was just trying to rush and get it done so I can catch up, because last night I did 3 spreads in my planner. I did a monthly and 2 weeklies, and I was like, when I got to this one, I was really tired, and I should have waited to do this one, but I didn't want to. So that's the brainchild behind that. But you see, I have already placed the date dots for, or the dates for the week above the 16th through the 19th, and you see me here doing it for the 20th. I used the Moonlight font, And I also use that book stack again, and the butterfly, um, I add it to the corner. So pretty. Oh, I can't. It's so pretty. It's just, there's no other way to describe how that is. It's just really, really pretty. So here you're getting a glimpse at our math lessons that we did for that week. My son got 100 on his multiplication test. So proud of him. He worked really, really hard. He was struggling for a little bit on a certain set, and my husband taught him some tips and tricks, and now he just breezes through them. So yeah. So here I am just moving around the font, and I am erasing parts of the, I guess, because when you go out of Goodnotes and then you come back in, it goes on the pen tool, and I hate that. I wish it would just go on the picture tool, but I'm always ending up like putting little dots all over my screen, so I was erasing that. Um, yeah, so next, I think I'm gonna go and grab some foil. I'm gonna grab the background that I originally had, which was leaves splattered all over, and I did keep that in there. And some crescent moons. I do have a crescent moon right above the enchanted tree. You can barely see it, but it's there. It's the same one. And then I'm taking leaves that I got from one of the fairies. I just cropped it off of the fairy girl and then just placed that splattered all around. But even after looking at that, I was like, I need a little more. I need a little more, it factor. So I went and grabbed some foils from Digital Foils. I'll have her Etsy shop link down below. That's where I get all my foils from. I kind of got out of doing the foils for a little bit when I was doing my homeschool plan with me's, and I just, I'm getting back into it because I love them so much, and they give me just the right of pop that I need, and it just went perfectly with the colors in this spread. So I'm just sporadically placing those throughout. We are almost done, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this spread. If you could leave me a brown heart, of course, because it's my favorite. And then also leave me a butterfly and let me know how you guys are doing today. And yeah, so brown heart, butterfly, and how are you doing? And I hope you guys really enjoyed this spread. So just to finish out, let me just tell you what I'm doing. I'm moving that around, and I'm adding some of the foil to go in between that. And then what I ended up having to do was to take all of the smaller elements and bring those to the front, because if I sent the foil element to the back, it would go behind the white bar. So a little tip that I learned for myself is to just take everything that's on top and bring it to the front, and then that one will go behind those automatically, and it looks perfect. And then now I'm going to add that same butterfly sporadically throughout. I'm going to remove one of the crescent moons because I didn't think it fit. And then that'll be it. It'll be almost done. And moving around the week 11, I want to keep week 11 there, but I don't want it to be front and center. But that's it. So don't forget to leave me that brown heart and a butterfly, and let me know how you guys are doing. Don't forget to carve out some cozy time for yourself. Read a book, watch a cozy movie. A good mystery is always a good one for me. And yeah, just have some cozy time to yourself. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.